Okay, this is a quick video to show you how to make these forks for this drift trike. Okay, so the tools that we're going to need are, first of all, this jig here, a tape measure, a Sharpie, a ruler, and also be using a grinder and a hacksaw and a file. But at the moment we'll just start with these ones here. Okay, so we've got some 21.5mm pipe and some 21 and the rod of the same dimensions. Here we go, that one there. So what we're going to do to start with is we're just going to do measuring 130 mils from each end. And we're also going to put a mark at the very centre. This is 900, so we're going to put a centre mark at 450. With a little centre line there, so that we know exactly what that is. Okay, so now that we've got the ends marked out and we have 130mm from each end, the next trick is to bend the ends of it so that we can make these nice tidy little curves here, or at least this one. Not this one with the buckles. Okay? Right, so we've got our pipe bender. There are three basic parts to it. There's the base, there's the arm here, which I'll show you about in a moment, and then there are these rounds. A large thing that you need to do to make sure that this works properly is you need to use the right diameter rounds. So this one here is the correct one. I know that it is correct by when I put the steel inside it. It fits nice and tightly. It is not too large, it doesn't sit in there like this one here and move around, right? So we're going to use the 21.3. So we have our Bramley bender here and we've got the wheel that we need. We're just going to slot it in by using the, some 10mm bolts. Just put those in finger tight. And then what we're going to do is we get our full length pipe here, and we have it so that just the short section is sticking out past the bench. So we get our pipe here and we line it up with the contact mark on the round. So what that contact mark is, it's the point where if we put a straight length in there, it's the point where it first makes contact with the centre of the line. Okay. So this is in nice and tight. The line's lined up with our contact mark. And we're going to put this arm in place so that we can actually bend it. We take the central pin out and we push it in and then we drop that down and we just make sure that it's nice and flat. Okay. At this point here there'll be this wheel, and we just want to be able to move it in as close as possible to the centre of the radius and put the pin in there, and once that's in place we can bend it. So just before you bend it, it's a good idea to just double check that that line hasn't moved, that it's still in place, and then you simply pull it around until it bends all the way. Alright? So we take that off, we turn it around, and then we set up the other side so that it lines up, and we just do it exactly the same as we did with the first side. Still lined up, bend. Excellent. So what we have now is we have our pipe that is bent at both ends. As you can see, it doesn't matter that they are bent on different axes. Yeah, that's fine. And we still have our central line in the middle. The task now is to essentially cut that in half right in the middle, and then we're all good to go. Alright, so now we have our the two legs, let's call them, and the central pin, and we need to sort it out so that we can make it look like that.